Hello everyone, thank you for being here today at the heart of the prestigious and historic Chantilly Golf Estate for a day of technology, innovation and demonstrations. Segway Navimow, leading brand in wire-free robotic mowers, is delighted to receive you today. Welcome to guests from Europe and all over the world, and promise no April Fool's Day jokes today. Pas de poisson d'avril. This morning, we will start with a 1.5 hour plenary session, during which various speakers will introduce you to Navimow, its range of products, and key objectives and challenges for the brand. At around 10:30 a.m., we will have a coffee break before heading to the golf course for the highly anticipated product demonstrations, followed by a buffet lunch at 12:30. Without further ado, please welcome our first speaker, Mr. George Wren, in his capacity of CEO of Segway Navimow, who will take you through the major achievements of Segway Navimow and present you the key milestones, including last year's successful performance. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. George Wren.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Yeah, my name is George Wren, CEO of Navimow. So, first of all, how's your party last night? Do you want another one? Okay, actually, I still feel a little drunk now. And yeah, but before I forget everything, please, camera, help me to remember something. We need a larger machine for United States, right? But not too large for the Germany. And we need a cheaper machine for Italy, but not too cheap for Austria. We need an accessory for fertilizer, weed control, and for irrigations, right? And I need to pay a visit to Denmark. If I remember correct, that's it. Okay, yeah. So the world is so different. But what I can feel that is your enthusiasm and your support for us. It's all of your support I can stand here to give this speech. So I'm so honored by all of you here. So let's go to the formal part. It's our first launch time in France, but at the moment we arrived here, we are amazed by how beautiful the French gardens are. Everywhere we look, from old castles with perfect symmetrical gardens to the modern yard with elegant and creative designs, you really know how to mix precision with wild creativity. I can see gardening here isn't just a hobby. It's a way of showing French style of elegance. So I can't wait to share how our smart robot that can enhance the lifestyle here and empower such vibrant garden culture. But before we dive into details, I still want to share a bit of our history, our journey to our new friends here. Like everyone knows, indoors, robot vacuum are now very common home robot that can quickly save your time and save your efforts. But outdoors, robotic solutions seem to have struggled for years for people to adopt, simply because the outdoor environment is so complicated and unpredictable. Previous solutions with physical boundary wires, in the market, you really know it's difficult, and for the users, it's very time-consuming to use. So in 2019, as I was still a robotic engineer in Segway, so I have a bold idea. Can we make robots that can work perfectly in outdoor environment? No wires, no hassles, just smart machines that can adapt and learn your space and get the job done. So after 3 years of R&D, we brought that idea into reality. That is how our first generation, the H-series, was born. Instead of burying physical wires for hours, H-series used the advanced satellite navigations, like a smart compass for your lawn. No wires, no worries, just effortless precision. I guess maybe you still probably remember that 2022, the world is still under COVID. And the H-series was launching at that time. So everywhere is locked down, but we still go to place to find the proper market. So I would say I'm so lucky that after the visit to Joe, and also to the Germany, and after the visit to 18, so I got affected actually. So, seems like we are always a step forward than others, even when we're facing the virus. I was locked down by Ryan in the hotel, actually. So otherwise, I have already seen some of you 3 years ago. Well, virus don't stop us. 3,000 robots was sold immediately in that summer, and that's really the first batch of mass-produced wire-free robotic mowers in the world. And the number increased 10 times in the next year, 2023. Yeah, a great progress for us. And that really proved that we are on the right track, and it inspired us a lot to move forward. Entering 2024 last year, we took another step ahead of I-Series, a model specially designed for smaller to medium-sized gardens. That is not just a smaller version of our tech. It is our next step to make wire-free robotics more accessible to everyone. I-Series comes with our advanced RTK and plus the vision techniques, and in a very compact design. So here's the best part. All the innovations start from $9.99 last year. So more and more families can enjoy the perfect lawn without the hassle of wires and a sky-high price tag. If the H-series make the possibilities, the I-series prove that smart, elegant gardening isn't just a luxury, it's for everyone. So as our I-series launched last year in Düsseldorf, someone joined this party here. So we shared our vision is to leading the intelligent revolution of the gardening industry. So I was so happy and so proud to say that just after 1 year, we make great progress. As of today, Navimow has grown from a bold idea to a global brand that we are sold more than 30 countries across the world. You can find us everywhere, online, in stores, or even in your neighborhood or communities. So among all the products, the I-series is truly a customer favorite, and the number prove it. In France, Germany, and the United States, I-series is the 2024 best-selling robotic mowers on Amazon. No asterisks, just pure performance that customers love. So Black Friday for Germany, only the first 6 hours, guess how many we sold? 8,000 units, the first 6 hours. And we are the #1 in terms of gross sales in not just gardening tools, nor robotic mowers, while across all the sites for all categories. I think we can go even further, go even far beyond that if we have enough inventory. Yeah, Navimow isn't just breaking sales record, it's also winning expert. Cloudbit, our media friend in France, have given us a very thorough test for I-series, and the tester commented on how easy it is to use. And he said, if you ever experienced installing a perimeter wire robot, installing Navimow will seem like a children's play. Selbest, one of Germany's largest DIY media, who has teamed up with TÜV Rheinland. And TÜV Rheinland is a global leader of the testing product, not only robotics. They put the robotic mower to a very strict comparison test. They compare everything, either of setup, obstacle detection, you name it. Out of all the models in the market, Navimow I is not just good, is the test winner. And the media especially praised for the obstacle avoidance capability. Computer build. They've championed our vision from day one. In a review of I-series, they put it perfectly. In 2023, wire-free smart mooring became a game changer, while in 2024, Navimow I-series make it affordable for everyone. So with it ranking the best robotic mowers of 2024, guess who dominated the top spots? All our 3 Navimow models. Thank you, Nicholas from Cloudbit, and Katia from Cellbest. Oh, there. And Computer Build, Timo from Computer Build. Okay. You are so honored. We are so honored by your thorough work and your feedback. You really inspire us to move forward. So, aside from experts, Navimow also receive a lot of recognition from the end users, from consumers, across all platforms, including Amazon or the media players of Hornbach, Bauhaus, Ubi. You know, Navimow is always the highest rated robotic mowers by the consumers. They love the simplicity, reliability, and how it gives the time back for their gardens. You know, as an engineer, it really gives me a strong feeling of the accomplishment. I would say that really is the most fantastic feelings in the world. So I'm so happy with that. I also learn a lot from our consumers, especially the world geography. You know, Germany and France is the top 2 biggest market here in terms of activations. And here, these regions, all the France, all the France. Yeah, if I have the right pronunciation. Here is it's also one of our most popular regions. And guys, guess where is our farthest place user located? It's here. One of the beautiful island called La Réunion. La Réunion, okay. Okay, it's also my first time to knowing this place, but we already have users there. So, yeah, technology connected us regardless of the distance. I really hope I can have a vacation there one day, and maybe I can pay a visit to our customer. So aside from distance, Navimow is also working for all kinds of homes. The biggest one, the largest size is 11,185 square meters. It's one garden from our beta testers. And the smallest garden is only 6.5 square meters. Actually, I'm also very curious why they are still using Navimow in such a small garden. So I guess maybe someone is using it for a demo for the fantastic takes to their neighborhood. So who knows? So regardless of the size, what consumers really want is the lifestyle change. So as of today, Navimow has mowed lawns up to 2.54 billion square meters. That equals to 24 times of Paris. And it is started 10 million times, 10 million cycles. And if we accumulate all the working hours together, it's around 35.25 million hours. That equals to more than 4,000 years. If I remember correctly, it's around 4,024 years until today. Last year at Düsseldorf, we announced our user base is more than 30,000 user bases. So guess how many do we have now? I just checked the number the day after yesterday. Whoa, it's 170,453. So it's not sell-in numbers, it's not the manufacturing numbers in the warehouse, but it's really a real activation numbers. I know today is a fool's day, but this is a real number. It's not a faking news, not faking numbers. And behind every number, that's a real family who have using Navimow to change their lives. So now I can be so confident to say that we are the first choice in a wire-free robotic mowing for consumers. And I think we are already start to leading the intelligent revolution of the gardening industry. Consumers' trust hasn't just guided us, it also defined us. So today we are doubling down on two unshakable promises. The first one is we always listen to the voice about the consumers and about the users and bring true values to our users. The second one is we keep investing on R&D and to make sure that advanced technology is for everyone. It's not just for a few. Okay, so let's go to the most exciting part for the new products. So I know some industrial friend has previewed our robot last year or recently, but behind that, do you know how powerful the machine is? How advanced the techniques is behind it, and how the software is greatly improved. So let's welcome our Dr. Kevin, and maybe afterward Ryan, to introduce the new product. Thank you, let's welcome.
Hi everyone, I'm Kelvin. I'm the president and CTO at Segway Navimow. And to our valued partners and customers, thank you for joining us. And today, I will share how we are revolutionizing the lawn care through the smart technology. And I will show you the innovation behind this. As George just mentioned, our commitment to the innovation goes really beyond the technology. It's about truly understanding our users and how we can solve their pain points better. And over the past 4 years, we have led the industry into a new area of smart mowing and setting the benchmark with this revolutionary wire-free deployment. And we are really reshaping the industries. But smart technology goes really beyond this deployment. And we want to make sure it's about intelligent experience at every stage of the lawn care. Therefore, we are redefining the hardware and the software with our smart innovations and all powered by our Navimow OS. Navimow OS combines advanced technologies with intuitive operations and making the mower easily usable to every customer. And the system has 5 layers. The first layer is the user experience layer. And we designed the Navimow app to be very intuitive, and it integrates with a lot of home systems, and it can turn the lawn care into an integral part of your intelligent lifestyle. The second layer is the connectivity layers. It ensures smooth and instant connections between the mower and the app. And with Wi-Fi, 4G, and Bluetooth, Navimow always stay connected, and users are able to remotely control and monitor the mowers. The perception layer, this serves as the eyes and ears for Navimow, and combining 10 dedicated sensors, it can really perceive its surroundings with remarkable precision. At its core of Navimow OS is the decision-making layer. This is the brain of the Navimow, and all the counterparts you see in this layer works in a modular basis. For example, the VisionFence at the second line, it combines 4 modulars, and they are working really together. It evolves from, in the beginning, a simple algorithm differentiating from non-grass to grass, and now it can recognize 200 different kinds of objects and animals. And this drastically enhances our mowing experience. Last but not least, the execution layer. This is the hand and the foot of Navimow, and it's backed by Segway's patent motor and battery technology. And it enables Navimow to traverse in all kinds of terrains and execute the mowing task. So Navimow OS has already evolved 3 major iterations. Navimow OS 1 started the area of smart mowing with this revolutionary wire-free deployment. And Navimow OS 2 incorporated AI, and this set a new industry benchmark. Now, with the Navimow OS 3, more groundbreaking features are added to redefine the smart mowing. As part of the Navimow OS 1, we introduced the EFLS positioning system, the first generations. And this enabled Navimow to cut the grass systematically without having to lay the physical boundary wires. And the VisionFence, the first version of VisionFence, incorporates visual technology to differentiate this grass with non-grass. And this allowed the mower to stay within the lawn areas, even under very weak signal conditions. So, at the meanwhile, to provide smarter mowing experience, the Navimow app was designed to be very intuitive. It includes like map adjustment, real-time mowing tracks, and multi-zone management, all required by our users. It's worth mentioning that we are the industry pioneer to provide OTA updates, and we constantly deliver the newest features to our users for free. And building on the ground of Navimow OS 1, the Navimow OS 2, delivered by last year, focused on refining these technologies with AI. For example, the upgraded EFLS 2, the 2.0, this combines RTK and VSLAM together and can really do the real-time environment perceptions. It delivers centimeter level of precisions inside the gardens, even in challenging areas like under the trees and in very narrow passages. And the VisionFence also evolved too. One of the major features we get is the animal-friendly mode, we call it. This mode can detect up to 13 types of different animals while maintaining a safe distance of 1 meter. So since its launch, this mode has been highly praised for all our users for ensuring the safety in the whole families. Additionally, we default to only daytime mowing to protect these little night animals in the gardens. But for those who still need to mow at night, we also provide these night vision capabilities. Users can just turn on this, and it can also detect and protect the wild animal at night. And finally, the AI assist mapping. This automated the mapping process, reducing the hassle of this manual setup for a lot of people. And the new ride-on boundary mode, it can really ensure the precise edge mowing and minimize the missing cuts on the borders. And other than these major upgrades, 6 smart features were also added to just refine the lawn management and give user better experience. For example, the antenna location finder. This is a feature we introduced last year. It can intelligently recommend the optimal positions for the charging station and the antenna, which is a problem for a lot of users. And this really simplifying the time-intensive deployment phase. As we enter the OS 3 phase, it continued to lead the industry with a lot of innovations, and today we want to give more groundbreaking technologies for you. And the 2 key technologies I just walked through is the EFLS and the VisionFence, right? And they are both upgraded again to make the intelligent system more comprehensive and reliable. And this cutting-edge technology will feature in our new flagship model, the X3 series, which we will dive deeper during the product showcase later by Ryan. And with the Navimow OS 3, we also have 2 new groundbreaking features, and to deliver the complex terrains and also the varying weather in the gardens. And we developed this TCS and all-weather adaptive. We introduced the TCS. This is actually an automotive-grade technology. You will hear it in the car industries. But it's the first time being applied in the lawnmower industry. Why do we do this? The mower frequently slip in the gardens because of the challenging terrains. And there are two consequences of this. First, because the wheel spins too fast and can damage the lawn, actually. Second, because all of the challenging terrains, loss of traction can happen. And then it's a struggle to move across these terrains, and sometimes it can get stuck. So that's why we developed the TCS, and to solve these both issues simultaneously. And let's take a closer look at how TCS protect your lawns. On vulnerable surface, like the wet grass after rain, or the very thin turf if the grass is not very thick, the mowers are prone to slipping. And this is our test videos, right? Without the TCS, these high-speed wheels may skid continuously, and it can cause the digging, sinking, or even turf damage. And to solve this, the TCS detects this slippage and intelligently adjusts the wheel speed. It prevents continuous diggings while keeping your lawn safe. And the second is about the traversability, as we said, the complex terrains. And this is another benefit of TCS, because uneven terrains will reduce these tire tractions and cause the mower to stuck somewhere. So once the TCS is enabled, the mower uses the sensors of IMU, odometry, and RTK in the GPS to monitor the wheel speed in real time. So when the slippage is detected, this TCS calculates the required traction force within 25 milliseconds, and then adjust the wheel torque, thus ensuring the smooth tractions on these areas. And beside the wet grass and the bumpy terrains, users may also experience different scenarios in their gardens, like the gravel passes, the muddy lawns, spongy and thick grass, and also even very high speed, high slopes where the mowers used to get slip. And that's how it handles them. Okay, and the second major breakthrough is the all-weather adaptive. The weather is a very unpredictable variable in the gardens, as you know. So the upgraded Navimow OS 3 can handle numerous weather conditions. It can identify in the rain, the frost, the snow, the hot temperature in the summer, and also the strong wind. So when the mower detects the harsh weathers, it immediately stops working and returns to the charging stations. So it can avoid the unsuitable lawn conditions to protect the mowing performance. Secondly, the user can set delayed mowing for different weather conditions. So for instance, if a one-day delay is set for snowy weathers, the mower will resume the unfinished task after snow melts. So this protects the lawn and the mower together. In addition to these 4 major breakthroughs we've already highlighted, we're excited to introduce 6 new user-centric features. First, we are unveiling the child look. And when there are kids playing in the yard, customers can turn on this function with just one tap in your app. And it prevents the children from activating the mower via the control panels. So this ensures the safety and the peace of mind for their parents.
Low battery. Please start mowing after charging for a while.
This is the second function we call the voice feedback. This provides the real feedback update on the mower status. And whether it's completing a task or encountering a problem, the mower will notify the user with very clear audio cues. And also, we updated the doodle features. So now it's featuring 29 creative patterns, including the festival, the sports theme designs, plus the characters and numbers. And this transforms your lawn into a canvas for personalized expressions. So you can really enjoy the family fun in the gardens. And to provide more voice control options, Navimow now supports the Google Home, in addition to the Alexa last year. And it can
ask Segway robot to start mowing now.
So it's compatible with over 30 languages. So now Navimow can seamlessly integrate into your home smart systems. And for Google Home, it's also interesting that it can sync with a lot of other accessories in your home. For instance, it can sync with security cameras in your gardens, and it can activate them during the mowing automatically. So this adds a safety for your mowers. And building on our existing anti-theft feature, we add this lift alarm functions. So now, if the device is moved or lifted, users will instantly receive this theft alert via the mobile app. And finally, if for those families with 2 or more Navimows, we introduce the multi-device management. Okay? So this is a function for family users. So if you have 2 or more Navimows, you can easily monitor multiple devices in one app. And you can even assign nicknames to each of them. And so you can make all these Navimow feel really like part of your families. And what's even more, with multiple Navimow working together, it's not limited anymore to the residential use. For instance, with our new X3 series, if you have multiple mowers working in the same place, it can cover not only the residential use, it can cover the commercial sites, like the soccer fields and the golf course. And it actually unlocking endless possibilities. There's no limit in the area size. And these innovations really enhance Navimow's intelligence while delivering more convenient and personalized lawn care. And we are confident Navimow will become an indispensable part of your smart home. And Navimow OS 3 already launched in this March, allowing all our existing i-Series users to upgrade via OTA and experience all these features in action. And in 2025, Navimow's mowing experience will reach new heights with continued innovations. Our technical team will remain committed to bring more user-friendly features. So now, it's time to explore our latest offerings. Let me welcome Ryan, and who will introduce our next flagship innovation, the X3 series. Thank you.
Okay, hi everyone. I'm Ryan Cohn, General Manager for Segway Navimow Europe. So my job today is give you the new product, and hopefully I can keep you all awake. Looking out at the audience today, I see a lot of familiar faces, friends who has been along with us along this journey. Thank you for your continued support and trust, and to those who join us today for the first time, welcome to the Navimow family. We are so glad you are here. We've come a long way. Along that journey, we learned something important. It's to keep our people and product in our lab won't get us the product our users truly need. So we did something different. In the past 3 years, we have been sending our sales, engineers, product managers, everyone related to bring our product to private houses, to wineries, even castles. We immersed ourselves in real-world scenarios, watched how people will react when using Navimow, understood the limitation and challenge of the product. Driven by this mission, we have conducted hands-on research in over 20 locations across the globe. I'm sure you know Navimow has been tested and challenged in all kinds of environments. Each place gave us new insights, new ways to improve, new ideas to develop. Over the years, through deep user research and countless visits, maybe too many for some people sitting here, but we started to see a pattern. Gardens may all look different, but user needs tend to fall into 4 main scenarios. They are small gardens, medium-sized gardens, big residential spaces, and large commercial properties. Users who own different properties tend to have different needs, and this framework helps us to focus. So that leads us to a big question. Are our product line truly meeting our users' needs? Really meeting their needs at every scale, in every scenario? Let's put this question on hold for a second. Back in 2022, we introduced the H series designed for small to medium-sized gardens, and that's majority of residential users. Then came the I series, especially for compact spaces. But what about the bigger gardens? The large, challenging properties, even some commercial sites? An interesting fact that we saw more and more, or more specifically, in our case, now around 10% of Navimow users who have purchased Navimow and used in bigger gardens than our recommendation. Are they truly happy with the current solutions? With all those questions in mind, we took a closer look. What are users really saying when they use Navimow in large gardens or even commercial properties? These are the real voices we collected from our live chat system, an entire wall of product feedback. Some of you may be familiar with this wall before, because 2-3 years before it's filled with complaints only. So it means we are getting more and more lovely and friendly users. You can tell they're concerned about battery efficiency, terrain adaptability, anti-theft, better pest planning, better connectivity, and more. So we dug deeper and mapped the insights. A clear picture emerged. For users who own big to large gardens, 3 matters matter most. They are efficiency, ease of use, and flexibility. That became our mission when we designed our new product series. Introducing the Segway Navimow X3 series, designed to deliver unmatched efficiency with a user experience that is smart, simple, and totally customizable. What if we just change the game? Let's take a look. Thank you. Thanks for watching the video. You've now seen what the X3 is capable of. So let's talk about how X3 will be available and how it's built to meet the diverse needs of our users. Today, we're shifting the way we think about lawn care. It's not just about cutting grass. It's about doing smarter, faster, and with less hassles. And that's where Navimow X3 stands out. Let's break it down. What really determines how efficient a robotic lawnmower is? 2 key factors right to the top. Speed of the robot, determining how quickly it covers your garden. Charging time means how long it takes to refill versus to mow. Let's talk about speed first. We in-house design high-performance driving motors with RPM and torque specifically fine-tuned for expensive terrain. Double the speed from half meter per second before to a full meter per second, with a mower efficiency of 350 square meters per hour. Navimow X3 delivers now 1,500 square meters per charge. That's 4 tennis courts covered in a single cycle. But even with this efficiency, it will still take few more cycles to cover large properties, which means the charging time will be the key factor that keep you waiting. So for large gardens, every minute counts, and that's where charging makes all the difference. By redesigning the charging system, significantly improving the charging and cooling hardware, and of course, better selection of battery cells, Navimow X3 can charge 3 times than before. Just 13 minutes of charging delivers enough power for 500 square meters mowing. Okay, too many numbers. So if we put them together, this is what user will get. Navimow X3 can mow up to 5,000 square meters within a day, 24 hours. 5,000 square meters is roughly a size of a football field in a general play. And I have to mention, Segway Navimow X3 is the world's first robotic mower to be certified by TÜV for high efficiency mowing. That's all we got? No. No. That's everyone knows how to improve. Actually, our testing uncovered a hidden fact for me to more efficiency, or more specifically, that is related to how people feel about the more efficiency they eventually get. Here's the reality. Even when the robot runs over the grass, you might still see uneven or uncut patches all the time. This means your robot has to give extra passes to take the full coverage. And of course, if the robot runs very fast, which increases the chance of missing cuts. More importantly, during long mowing sessions on large properties, grass clippings or even dirt are easily built inside of the cutting system. This clogging reduces cutting quality, forcing even more mowing cycles. The performance will decline over time. Right? This is what you will feel and get very frustrated when you come back from work or wake up in the morning after a whole day mowing. Then you realize you have to send the robot to go out to mow again. So that's why we made stable, clean, endurable cutting system as our top priority to deliver true efficiency, as you can see, and trust at every single cut. Introducing our upgraded cutting system. Fixed-blade cutting design, it now delivers double the cutting action than before, ensuring a cleaner, more even finish in every passes. 25% more cutting power for supporting cutting strength in all conditions. Anti-clogging disc design, ensure no more grass buildup, just consistent cutting power from start to finish. Let's step away from the specs for a moment and look at what also matters in everyday life. Because at the heart of the EFLS lawn care is one simple idea: intelligent simplicity, right? Technology that handles all the difficult stuff so you don't have to. With advanced positioning and navigation, the Navimow X3 learns your garden, adapt to its layout, and give obstacles, and do obstacle avoidance in a smart way or on its own. And of course, no two gardens are the same. Some have narrow paths and steep slopes, others span courtyards, paved areas, dense trees, or a mix of front and backyard with all kinds of obstacles. To handle all that, you need more than just a mower. You need one that's ready for any type of challenge. And that's exactly what we have built with a newly upgraded navigation system. Introducing EFLS 3.0. Now enhanced with a combination of 3-band RDK, 300 degrees VSLAN, plus VIO, plus an optional dual antenna. Too many stuff to allow me to break down for you one by one. For those unfamiliar with RDK, it stands for real-time kinematic, a satellite technology that helps Navimow determine its precise location. It works by using a fixed base station and a moving receiver, one installed in the separate antenna and one in the robot itself. A huge thanks to our incredible engineers and our chip provider, ST microelectronics. So you think of this way. It's like by those engineers and ST microelectronics, now we are able to support 3-band RDK. You can think about it this way. It's just like me. I used to speak Mandarin and English, and now I master fluent French, I hope. So that means I can communicate with more people. This is the same logic for 3-band RDK. One more RTK band than before means the system can read 30% more RTK data, which boosts positioning performance by 30%. And here's also very exciting. Before Navimow, these high-performance chips were only used in electric vehicles, even rockets. And now they power the Navimow X3, bring cutting-edge precision into your garden. But positioning is just one part of the story. The upgraded VSLAM system in Navimow X3 does more than just help Navimow to know where it is. It also helps the Navimow to map out the world around it in real time. That means X3 isn't just navigating, it's learning. And the more it learns, the better it performs, especially in complex environment it has explored before. We have moved from a single camera with a 150-degree FOV to a powerful 3-camera system with a 300-degree FOV. That means Navimow X3 doesn't just see what's ahead, it captures everything around it, including what's happening on the sides. It identifies key features like edges, corners, and landmarks, etc., and tracks how they shift as the robot moves. So, it's not just seeing objects, it's understanding its environment and constantly knowing exactly where it is within it. Now, here is something might be new to you, VIO. It stands for Visual Inertial Odometry, a technology that combines data from both camera and motion sensors to estimate the mower's position and orientation in real time. You might be thinking, if you already have a powerful RDK and an enhanced VSLAM, why you still need VIO? Great question. So while VSLAM relies on constantly recognizable features in the environment, VIO is more built for real-time localization, especially in unknown and featureless areas. You lost. I repeat. VSLAM relies on recognizable features in the environment, but VIO, especially for unknown, featureless areas. For example, this is probably the typical layout for most of you will have in your garden. You can see X3 is moving between a patterned wall and a row of nearly identical bushes. So for VSLAM, it's very challenging because it sees bush, 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 pattern, pattern, pattern. So it's very difficult for VSLAM to determine its precise location. And that's why you need VIO to work in parallel to help X3 stay perfectly on track. In other words, VSLAM works in familiar, mapped environments, but VIO keeps tracking even without a pre-existing map. And that's not all. VIO also steps in when satellite signals are weak. So now you think of the whole system this way. If your eyes were covered or completely covered, you still have your hands, your feet, or even the smell, or even the sense of smell to help you figure out where you are. Navimow works the same way. With X3, precision is not optional, it's built in. As we saw earlier, big gardens bring unique challenges, especially when the front and the backyards are far apart, or when mowing area is located far away from the base station. In these cases, users often ask, can Navimow stay connected all the time or perform stably in such long distance? Previously, our answer is, antenna extension kit. Some of you might be familiar with. But now, with the Navimow X3, we decide to go a step further. We introduced a self-charging solution for antenna and provided an option for a second antenna to expand the coverage. Twice the RDK signal range and even greater reliability and precision, no matter how big or spread out your property may be. Okay, sum up. So now you have 3-band RDK, powerful VSLAM, VIO for challenging area, and a dual antenna for better coverage. That means you have nothing to worry about, and that is our understanding for simplicity. Building on this, let's talk about another exciting upgrade, VisionFence. Originally introduced with the H series, VisionFence is an advanced visual perception technology designed to take obstacle avoidance to the next level. And with Navimow X3, it's smarter, faster, powerful than ever. Now, VisionFence in the X3 has just taken a giant leap forward, powered by the new time-of-flight sensor, or in short, TOF. This game-changing upgrade enhances its ability to detect obstacles with unmatched precision. Here's how it works. The TOF sensor sends out light signal, and by measuring how long it takes for that signal to bounce back, so it calculates exact distance to every object it sees instantly. This allows the X3 to navigate, to move around in between obstacles more smoothly and effectively than before. The TOF sensor isn't just good with solid objects like trees or furniture. It detects the suspended items like swings, balloons, even trampolines, low-hanging, moving, hard-to-see objects without any problem. The Navimow X3 can avoid them all with remarkable accuracy. Does it work for people? Of course. Our system, I know this is a big safety concern, our system can detect humans, whether adults or children, from up to 3 meters away. It can also recognize 13 types of animals, meaning your dog, your cat is safe, and the hedgehog, of course. Plus, we have extended its ability to sense obstacles in low light conditions. With a wider view from the side camera and the 24/7 working TOF sensor, the X3 is now more reliable than ever at night, ensuring that nothing stands in the way. Speaking of intelligence, intelligence is not just about performance, it's about experience. It's about if the interaction between you and the Navimow can be simplified. The new dot matrix screen gives you real-time updates on mower status. It's also compatible with Alexa and Google Home, allowing you to ensure voice commands and check the battery as you want. X3 features an upgraded anti-theft design with GPS tracking. Now you can even place an AirTag in the storage compartment, but for double insurance. We didn't put AirTag here. You may have questions because we don't want you to know, then everyone knows, so it doesn't make sense for anti-theft. So you have to buy one. Then you will know where the AirTag. Okay. Now you can personalize your Navimow with your own name and the voice effects. And yes, Doodle is back for X3 as well. Now you can choose from preset mowing patterns or design your own perfect for those special occasions when your garden needs to look like that. There are so many more features not being listed here. What matters most is we want to deliver you a personalized experience. Now, I think you are familiar. Now, I think it's a good place to pause. But honestly, actually, we feel the same way last year, right in the middle of the development of X3. We had this strange feeling because we believe we delivered everything. Everything we think truly was the best for our customers, but something still felt not enough. Why? Because our email inbox was still overflowing with ideas, with requests, with possibilities, and Facebook we hadn't even explored yet. We kept telling our users, we are working on it, they're on the way, we're going to have it for you next year. What if, and we ask ourselves, what if they could build their own? You can see we have so many creative users, artists, engineers, they have built their own creation on Navimow every day. So we talked and we agreed, and we believe it's the right time to open the gate. We are excited to announce that we are working on an open API for the Navimow X3. Thank you. So makers, DIYers, you can create your own customer accessory, your own attachment, and make the X3 truly your robot. Because sometimes the best solution is the one you build for yourself. We are excited to introduce our latest advancement, the expansion bay. We took the #1 most requested feature and made it happen, introducing the first ever official add-on for X3, a trimmer attachment designed to integrate seamlessly with the expansion bay. What used to be a traditional string trimmer, we have redesigned, transformed into a compact plug-and-play accessory. Just connect it, power on, and your X3 can take care of edge trimming for you. And this is just the beginning. And finally, the price. Okay. We are going to have 4 models starting from 1,500 square meters up to 10,000 square meters. MSRP starting from 24.99 euros to 49.99 euros. With this innovation, I believe it's a good price, right? Right? Thank you. Now, with our diversified product lineup, we now are able to offer solutions for small, medium, large properties. I'm sure you can find the perfect fit for your specific needs. As we move forward, we are committed to not only just offering more options, but pushing lawn care industry one step further towards robotization. In that spirit, we are excited to welcome 3 partners that have been working with us closely and very hard since the beginning. Let's hear them out. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you. So, dear guests, honored friends, and esteemed colleagues, good day, everyone. My name is Max Zeppelin. I would like to give my heartfelt thanks to Segway Navimow for inviting me over to be part of this grand event and witness the launch of the Segway Navimow X3 robotic lawnmower, an innovative new product. As a representative of TÜV Rheinland, a global testing, inspection, and certification company with over 150 years of history, I'm pleased to collaborate with companies that strive for excellence in technology, innovation, and industry standards. Today, we are not only celebrating the introduction of a new product, but also recognizing the dedication and expertise of the engineering and R&D teams behind it. The high-efficiency moving certification is one of the standards we have developed for robotic lawnmowers. In fact, that the X3 has successfully earned this certification and highlights its efficiency and performance. Segway Navimow X3 is the first robotic lawnmower in the world who received this as a testimony of its unparalleled moving efficiency. About efficiency, in an 8-hour cutting coverage test, the X3 achieved the high-efficiency benchmark 3 hours ahead of schedule and ultimately completed the task with an impressive 98.5% coverage rate. Additionally, the X3 has a body width of 22.8 inches, allowing it to navigate through passengers as narrow as 0.8 meters. It's a common challenge for robotic lawnmowers. This also enables the X3 to enter most narrow areas in our maze test and successfully exit from them. Achieving high coverage requires continuous optimization in positioning, navigation, and perception technologies. During a 30-day field test, the X3 demonstrated high reliability operating without a single system failure. Now, I'd like to invite you all to watch a 1-minute test video giving you a closer look about the activities of the robotic lawnmower in action.
Thank you, Mark, for this insight. Now we are going to have a little ceremony to officially award the certificate. Yes. Let's welcome back Mr. Calvin Chen, back on the stage, please, and receive the certification on behalf of Segway Navimow.
Of course, congratulations to Segway and the whole team. So the engineering behind is very impressive. We are very proud as TÜV Rheinland to work with companies like this as an industry leader, and we would give you for the future the best, yeah, and we wish for more collaboration.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Moving on swiftly, let us welcome another commercial partner of Segway Navimow, Mr. Gianvito Giuffrida from ST Microelectronics.
Okay, thank you very much to Navimow inviting me for attending this special event, and good morning to everyone. My name is Gianvito Giuffrida. I'm working as a positioning unit senior manager at ST Microelectronics. And I'm really delighted to be here to this innovative event. Before going detail on the TCO product that was presented for the RTK, let me spend a few words about ST Microelectronics. We are one of the world's leading semiconductor company, serving customers all over the world, making a positive impact on people's life. We are an integrated device manufacturing company, mastering the semiconductor supply with the state-of-the-art manufacturing site. With more than 50,000 employees and over 8 marketing and sales offices worldwide, we serve more than 200,000 customers across the globe. As already introduced by Ryan when talking about RTK and the precise positioning, the ST-TCO GNSS positioning receiver are embedded in the Segway Navimow X3 series. This solution contributes to enabling a seamless running experience across a significant mowing area. In fact, it is critical to ensure smooth operation, as you observed, within a given area without interruption and interferences. It happened thanks to an accurate geofencing technology and high accurate signal detection. But now let's have a close look at the performance of this chip. TCO is a very powerful product, handling triple frequency, you remember, 30% more, supporting all GNSS constellations, means GPS from US, GLONASS from Russia, Beidou from China, Galileo from Europe, QZS from Japan. The TCO manages all these constellations, and thanks to that is able to achieve decimeter level accuracy. Packaged in a very tiny solution is a certified product, including state-of-the-art technology and leveraging ST expertise and success and innovation in the automotive industry, as reported in Rheinland speaking. ST has been working for more than 30 years with the renowned global car manufacturer, and more recently, our chip and our innovation is embedded even in robotaxi with the autonomous driving feature. This level of innovation is now serving Segway lawn mowers, delivering high-end performance in that specific application. Indeed, now it's the TCO is transplanted into the earth of the robot. The driving system is driven by the TCO. And we delighted to witness how Segway's R&D team exploited the potentiality of that chip. What they did was an excellent job. At firmware level, the team optimized the electromagnetic compatibility, reducing interference coming from source of a frequency spectrum like 4G and YF, maximizing TCO performances. On the software side, as we showed previously, Segway used the information provided by TCO, such as a measurement of Doppler velocity, a specific parameter of the TCO chip, to design an algorithm that can better offset signal blockage caused by toll-free and building. This algorithm is embedded in the TCO chip and increases the position accuracy and the system robustness so that the mower can work better in a very complicated and complex environment, like front and backyards, as already showed before. As I told previously, TCO was mostly used in the automotive industry. With the Segway, we take the benefit of this precision to another complex scenario. This is the first time that the TCO is applied in such complicated scenario with the low speed and many obstacles that could potentially block the signal. It's a very difficult environment. The stick cooperation with the Segway Navimow R&D team is a perfect example of mutualism, of swift cooperation. ST provided electronics solution, embedding cut-edge technology solution, and Segway team leveraged it in the latest, most advanced robotic lawnmower, in a perfect combination of the two company expertise and competence. Thank you again to the ST Microelectronics here, and enjoy the total event.
Thank you, Gianvito. Grazie. Our third Navimow commercial partner speaking today, and our last speaker, is Mr. Philippe Thiers, President of Viseki France. Bienvenue.
Hi, everyone. Good morning. I hope you enjoy this morning and yesterday evening party. I am Philippe Thiers, the president of Viseki France, a 110 million turnover company last year. It's for me and for my team a great honor to be here with all these guests from all over the world and witness the launch of Segway Navimow X3 series here, a truly game changer in the lawn mowing industry. Originated from Japan, Viseki Group will celebrate this year its centennial in 2025, because the company has been created in 1926, and Viseki France has been celebrated last year its 10 years anniversary. We leverage our knowledge and expertise to provide distribution service in areas ranging from electrical vehicles, diesel compact tractors, handheld product, and of course, robotic lawn mowers. We pride ourselves with continuous innovation, profound industry knowledge, and unvarying patience, which are exactly the same values we share with Segway, and that fostered our young but very close and of quality collaboration. When we first came across Segway Navimow, we knew that it was going for sure to change the whole industry. The concept of wire-free robotic lawn mower came along before that, but we didn't really have a practical, easy-to-use, high-quality product until Segway Navimow. It tackled the biggest point and black point, let alone the whole mowing performance was far above our expectation and sales guys want. So it ignited the market right away. As it was introduced by George this morning, Navimow sales in France quadrupled over the last 2 years, and it was echoed by numerous feedback from users and dealers about how pleased they were with the product. I'm thrilled to see the success of Navimow in France, especially because Viseki France and his team made a great contribution to the success. Our well-developed sales channel, with over 300 partners shops around the country, make Navimow product easily accessible to all customers. No matter where they are, they can find a store with Navimow within 20 kilometers of drive. We also provide thorough dealer training so that every salesperson in our stores is familiar with the product and ready to help customers. Not to mention the after-sales service, every customer is guaranteed quick and reliable service and responses from our stores and Navimow professional technical service team. With the easiest installation ever, high efficiency were never seen before, and the enormous potential extended by the expansion bay, I'm sure, really sure, X3 series is going to set again a new benchmark for the industry. This is a new starting point for the gardening, and I think all of us here today are lucky enough to witness the great moment of change. Thank you all for attending this incredible event. I hope you enjoy France so far with a beautiful weather, sunny, no rain, no wind, perfect weather condition, like in Belgium. I see Belgian people. And let's call it the end of the presentation, but still there are great schedule planned out for you. Thanks to all of you, and I wish you all the more than the best with the new X series and Segway valuable team. Thank you very much.